Alright, hello YouTube, welcome back to the truck. American Truck Simulator. We're gonna do that run I took at job when I finished my last one.
Ready to roll.
Let's get this thing started. And yeah, we gotta go pick up our load first though. Got our trailer hooked up because I bought that Christmas trailer. If you didn't see it before, well, I bought a reefer trailer. You can see in my mirror, and it's got the Christmas theme to it. This is going to be a pretty long drive. $21,000. We're going all the way to Phillipsburg, Tyson Food Plant. And that'll be the second to last job in this Kansas.
Turn left.
What is that? What happened there? I'm not sure what's happening all of a sudden. The head tracking started doing that where it's making me look up sometimes. It's like being really picky with looking up. I don't know if it was when I started it, if I was looking down, so that is strange. Because it should be looking down there. But when I'm looking straight ahead, it's kind of looking upward.
Turn right.
Yeah, hang on a second. Let me go in and fix that. There we go. That's better. That's better. Man, I remember when I came in here, this traffic was ridiculous. I don't know what's going on around the corner over there. That, like, everyone in the state of Kansas is on this piece of road. But it just never stops. And I gotta, hopefully, whoever is coming, because I gotta move over here.
Keep left.
Turn on my blinker after this guy goes by so he doesn't stop.
Here we are. Safe and sound.
Let's see, where do they want me in here? Back over here somewhere. I decided to film the pickup. Two reasons. One, it's an extra bonus backing that I have to do. And it was right around the corner. Well, three reasons, I guess. And it's a long video anyway, so I might as well just record it. See if I did this even close to. No, I did not. I didn't do that good at all. Hopefully the front end of my truck doesn't hit that wall. Hopefully I can get this wrapped around before we hit that fence. I think I got it. should be able to bump the dock. 53-foot trailer. This is going to be a long drive. I'm going to have to stop somewhere along the way. Let's take a look at this map. We are here down in Pittsburg. We're going all the way across and up. It says it's a Phillipsburg delivery, but look at how far we are from Phillipsburg. So, let's see. I'm wondering. I think we're going to turn right here at Hayes and go up that way instead of going on 70 the whole way. I could go up here and take this all the way across, but I got to go to Marysville still, so I think that's the way to go. We're going to go to Hayes. I'm not, well, let me set a waypoint here. Oh, look at that. It says that's fine. You want to go that way, but I'm going to make you go this way. There we go. That'll work. That'll work. Let's do that. And we will just find a sleeping spot when we need to. Can't get out that way. Give you a look at that Christmas trailer. I should probably get back in the truck before I hit something. Maybe driving through this narrow area was not the best place to show off the Christmas trailer. So this is saying 8.5 hours basically. 8:31 to our exit. Yeah, so we'll be stopping before there. Yeah, I know. I just ran these stops on the way in. I'm running them on the way out too.
Turn left.
God, this road again. That guy has brakes. I'm pretty sure of it. I mean, that's not the best way of doing things, but it got us out here. Okay, well.
Turn left.
I thought this was just a bend in the road. I didn't think it was a actual turn. Yeah, so this is a couple hours after my last one. I'm still wearing my jacket, but it is 55 degrees in here. Whereas when I was out here earlier, it was like 35. So it's like 20 degrees warmer. I got to get this run done though, because I just saw a thing, a YouTube video, and I think that came in a little hot. Look at that. God, I hate it when it does that. It just launches you backwards. I think tomorrow the big Christmas event is starting. You know, they did the Halloween event, and I participated in that, as did G. Parker. I think the Christmas event starts tomorrow, the 14th. So I kind of want to get these done before that. These Kansas runs, which means I got to do this one and get over there to Marysville today. And if I can't find a run to Marysville from Phillipsburg, I'm going to be stuck having to drive over there and then take a run out of it. So could mean that I have to do 3 runs, because I just want this one to be done before I start the next one. I don't think there's a problem with them overlapping, but I just think it would be easier for me to keep track of what I'm doing if I don't have to worry about it.
Keep left.
It's funny, when I reset the head tracking, I was sitting back. Normally I'm sitting up here when I set the head tracking. So then when I lean back, it puts me back even one further. But I guess we'll be driving in this view. Alright, so when we get up here to Kansas City, we're going to want to get on that 70 West. So I'll be looking for signs to 70 West. I don't have a problem with this view though. I mean, I do have to look left a little bit to see the actual rear view mirror, which is fine because that's how it is in real life. You drive your vehicle, you don't necessarily have all your mirrors in view at the same time. Sometimes you gotta turn your head a little bit. That one I gotta turn my head a lot of it. Having a little bit of a milestone. I don't know, milestone's the word for it, but we got surprised into a change we were not expecting. My son Jason is over in Florida and he got fiber internet run to his house. So he sent me a freaking screenshot of his download speed. He got 1.3 gigabits per second. Yeah, it's ridiculous. But part of the deal is when he got switched over, the company he has his internet with has a deal with AT&T phones. Now, here at the house, and we're on a phone plan with Jason. I was anti-cell phone for a long time. I fought it, and I'm still not a big fan of, people buy their kids cell phones when they're kids, You see people that are buying their kindergartners and first graders cell phones. I didn't do any of that. My boys, as a matter of fact, when they got their first cell phones, they bought them. They got their own job. They bought their own phone. Then I got a track phone when we were moving to Arkansas from Arizona because of doing the long trips. We made the move in several trips. Some of them my ex-wife didn't go with me and I was going by myself. And look at that white car, wasn't going to let me over. He is now because I just took it. And then
keep left.
Jason got his own cell phone plan and everything when he was in college. And I actually got onto his plan. So Kelly and I still don't have a cell phone plan. We're on Jason's plan. And when he got his internet and this AT&T deal, they said we can move over to AT&T if we transfer our lines over. We can keep our same phone numbers, and we'll get new phones. Kelly and I have the Samsung 21 FE, S21 FE, I guess. But and we don't even have to trade in our current phones, which will be useless because they're Verizon phones. But we'll get the 23 FE for free. So we're like, okay, if that's what you want to do, Jason. It saves him some money on his internet. It will lower our cell phone bill overall.
Keep left and then exit left.
Better slow down. So yeah, I've never had an AT&T phone. Now, when we first moved here on our property, before we got the big Starlink, we were using an AT&T hotspot, basically. We used AT&T internet. So I know we have AT&T signal here. There's a tower not far from here to the southeast that's actually closer. That has AT&T. The Verizon towers are in town. That's about 12 miles away. The AT&T tower is about 5 miles away. So we should get better cell phone signal here than what we were getting. Are these guys slowing down just because there was a merge lane, even though there was no merge? Now, Shelby actually switched to, she's been using a month-to-month AT&T phone for the last couple of months. She was still paying for her Verizon phone. And because out at Blue Origin where she works, there's no Verizon signal, but there is AT&T. So she went ahead and switched over to AT&T, but she was still on the plan with us. So now she'll be able to, we're going to move her track phone, her month-to-month plan. It's not a track phone, it's an
and then turn right.
iPhone 14 Pro Max that she just bought by herself. She paid cash for it. She had her own phone. We're going to add that to the plan. And so she won't be paying for two separate things. She doesn't need to have the Verizon anymore. Matter of fact, her Verizon phone is already dead because Jason did all the deal yesterday. And they had his phone and Shelby's phone for him, and they did all that right away. Now, Kelly's phone, my phone, and our daughter-in-law Sarah, Jason's wife, she's also getting a 23 FE. The guy didn't have any in-house. So, is this guy gonna move over into my trailer? He better not. Okay. Oh, I'm speeding. So they had to get shipped to him. They're getting shipped to Jason, and then he's gonna have to ship them to us, I guess. I don't know why they couldn't ship them to two different addresses, but. So he said he got the notification that they've shipped already. So hopefully he'll have them, you know, maybe even this week, and he can get them in the mail, and then next week Kelly and I will get ours. So that's kind of cool, but at the same time, you know, it's always a pain in the ass to switch phones, you know, so. And apparently we can send our 21s in and get $150 credit. Towards our cell phone bill. I don't know that we're going to do that. We can. I'm not sure. Because that would be $300 for the two of them. So will we send those in and get the credit? Or I don't know, because I could just use that phone out here, I could use it as a tablet for dashboard stuff for driving. But it's 150 bucks. Do I want to spend $150 basically to have a sim dashboard? I could get credit for that, you know. So we may end up sending them back. It's not like it would be a backup phone where we can use it with AT&T should something happen to our 23. So I don't know if there's any. Oh man. Any point in keeping them. Now Shelby got another iPhone 14 for free for switching over, and that is an AT&T phone, but she wants to use her Pro Max, so she's going to do that, and so she'll be able to keep that other 14 as a backup. If something were to happen to her 14 Pro Max, she can. It's just a regular 14. So she'll be able to use it should the need be for it. But she could have paid a little bit of money, or no, she would have had to trade in her. She had an iPhone 12 that she was using with Verizon. She would have had to send that in, and they would have sent her a 15, but she doesn't want a 15. She heard bad things about the 15s. So anyway, so next week hopefully, or the week after, whenever it happens, it happens. I told Jason we're not in a rush because we weren't planning. 10 days ago we had no idea that we would be switching phones, so why would we be in a rush to do it now? Sorry dude, you could have moved over. You could have moved over. Would have been the smart thing to do. Yeah, that's the big excitement. I don't know what's keeping the traffic slowed down here. Gas is on the right, dude. Pack it in, people. That jackass up there in the truck. Tell me that isn't realistic. You're driving down the interstate and there's some jackass in a fucking truck in the left-hand lane riding beside some jackass in the right lane. Well, okay, the guy in the right lane at least is doing what he's supposed to. Sorry for the language if it offends you, but hey, that's the way I talk, so. I usually tone it down for these videos, but sometimes you just gotta say it, call it the way you see it. Like I always say, it's always some trucker. There'll be a guy that's driving 60 in a 75-mile zone in the right lane, and then this truck driver that's doing 60 and a half is going to go by him and take 12 miles to get around him. Now we got a merge issue. Yeah, I would like to see them figure out the merging algorithm. That's one of the biggest problems I see with this game is the merging. They merge right into people, and then an accident happens, and then it just everybody stops. Oh, I got lukewarm tea now. What do we got? 105 miles to our turn. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't have done this where I'm turning right at Hayes, but I'm just getting tired of running this I-70 every time. getting back to the different events, I want to get this one done because I don't know what's going to be the requirement. Probably like Christmas candy or Christmas decorations that have to be hauled. I hope we're allowed to use our own trailer, because I'll be pissed if I just bought a trailer and then they're like, no, you have to use their trailers for this other Christmas event. And when I say I bought this trailer, I'm not only talking about the in-gate money. It cost me $1.99, $2 to buy the DLC to get this Christmas trailer. I know the Halloween event, you would use the Halloween trailers that had all the decorations, you know, all the fancy Halloween designs. But hopefully you can use your own trailer also. I'm not sure that wasn't an option with the Halloween if you wanted to do it, because I didn't have a trailer then. Well, I had one, but I wasn't using it. I'll finish my move into the right lane eventually. $69 miles. Now I'm curious to see in my comments for the last video, which hasn't even been edited. It's still on this computer. I haven't even passed it over to my laptop to do the editing. But, well, I'm just going to leave it go. I'm just going to leave it go. But I'll be curious if there were some comments made about a specific part of the video or not, but I don't want to say anything. $52 miles to Hayes, 47 miles to our exit. What time is it? It is 7:56 p.m. Yeah, we're pulling off here at this rest stop. I'm going to put my turn signal on for 3 miles so they don't know that I'm really exiting.
Finding a new route. Go straight on. Okay, let's find a new route.
Alright, let's get some sleep. Back in that sleeper. There's a reason why we bought that sleeper. $38,000 a month. Good job, brother. Might as well let the truck warm up a little bit while I watch these. Millie got me 13,000. Jono got me 8,000. Where's my money at now? 200 grand. Simone got 12. Now I saw what Greg said, G. Parker, he's thinking about upgrading some of his garages instead of just buying a new garage somewhere else. There's that new driver, Patrick, made me some money. I tell you, I'm worried about guys named Patrick. Alicia made 7,000. Man, I got a lot of people. Everyone made me some money while I slept. That's good. I like going to bed and then waking up richer. But yeah, Greg said he's going to expand a couple of his shops. I might look into that, see how much money it costs. We know it's $180,000 to buy a new garage, and that gets you 3 spots for drivers. I'm not really sure. I know you get 2 more spots for drivers if you expand, but you also get fuel. You can fuel up at your garages. I don't know if it's cheaper than other gas stations or if there's any benefit other than the fact that it's just a convenient location, but if you go to a 5-bay garage, you also get fuel options. So that's a thought. Not that I often go to my garages. But if it's cheaper, if it's still $180,000, I think I'll just buy a garage somewhere else, because you get 3 spots instead of just 2 for the same amount of money. And I know when you get your initial garage is a tiny garage and you only get 1 bay. So it was the same $180,000 to get that from a 1 to a 3 as it is to buy a shop and go from 0 to 3 basically. So I don't know. I'm guessing it's going to be that same $180,000. At which point I would rather just buy a whole new shop somewhere. Oh, I don't know. I might do 1. Maybe I'll do my Odessa one because that's my home base. Maybe I'll make that a 5er, but I don't think I make as much money out of there. It would have to be, I'll have to look at which of my garages is making the most money.
Go straight on.
And, base it on that.
Go straight
Volvo
on.
dealer. I've already discovered that. I've probably bought a truck there already. See, I've delivered out here. You can see it on the map, on the GPS, and it's already yellow. But once I get past here, I think this is as far as I've gone this direction.
Go straight on.
So this is all new territory. A lot of oil up in this area, apparently. I didn't see what that warning sign had said, but I went ahead and slowed her down to 55 anyway, and now I'm having trouble getting up the hill. There's a ranch over there, one over a river. I should have taken a picture there for a thumbnail. Maybe there'll be a sign when I'm coming into Phillipsburg. Take a picture there. Uh-oh, we got construction happening. Oh, I hate these. I'm gonna wait for these trucks to go by. I'll go by when there's cars. And then here comes a truck. That guy just waited. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Oh, here we come. We're coming into Phillipsburg proper. Now our delivery is quite a ways to the west.
Keep left and then turn left. Turn
Here we
left.
go. All right, I'll be right back. Oh, fireman in the way. So the only thing I don't like about the Freightliner is I cannot see down that way very well. All right, so after the car, oh shoot, now I got all these people waiting to turn left. Oh, okay. Oh man, I did not know he was. Cheat the system here. Since I had room.
Go straight on.
Looks like the courthouse or something, huh? Nice little town. Hey, break it up over there.
Go straight on.
Are you gonna go, dude? What are you doing? Okay. Yeah, I don't know why this delivery counts as Phillipsburg. It's so far over here. I mean, I'm not complaining that I'm going to get Phillipsburg out of
Go
this.
straight on.
Make sure my window's up. I did that one drive, the whole drive had my window down.
Go straight on.
I feel like every time they put one of those road signs, suggested speeds, 5 over is about where you want to be. It's easy to take the
Go straight
corner.
on.
This one says what, 55, and I'm set at 60, and it's not crazy going over it, going around it. What is that? Just didn't load in the texture yet. Oh no, it's hay bales. I thought it was like a tractor with a trailer behind it, and it didn't load in the textures. Here comes the tractor.
Go straight on.
Yeah, we're getting close now. I can see it on the map, the edge of my circle. Just hold it at 60 here.
Go straight on.
There's a fuel depot right here, which is very convenient because I did not. Well, I did. I got gas before I left, but this is a long run, so. You can't go much further and still be in Kansas. All the way from Pittsburg on the southeastern corner to this super far
Turn right.
Phillipsburg.
Turn right.
Way west of town. Phillipsburg is already pretty far up here in the northwest, so yeah, we'll get us some fuel right there on our way out.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
So again, I could go into my settings and turn off this parking dialogue because I always choose the hardest parking. But I like to see, because it shows you this map and you click on it and it tells you where you got to be. So it gives me an idea. To me, this is like talking to the yard manager and be like, where do you want me? Oh, okay. So now I can see, I'm guessing it's right here beside that guy. So I can turn over this way and turn around and then not blind back and go around him. At least that's what I'm thinking it is. It might be on the other side of that. It is, isn't it? It's going to be on the other side of these crates. It would be convenient if you could pull up in there. Uh-oh, it's doing this again. It did this the other day. This thing, it didn't tell me it's disconnected, but it's not doing anything. Alright, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I got my mirror to go down. I had to disconnect and reconnect it this time. Alright, so now I gotta get back around over here. I'm gonna have to use my mirrors. I gotta pull up the cheater mirror. Okay, I gotta look outside. I don't know what I got going on here. I gotta keep bringing it left. Okay. that anymore. Can't see my marks. Oh, the truck's connection lost. Okay, I needed to cut that way more. That's okay. Hopefully my World of Trucks reconnects. What the heck? My whole computer has... Okay, I will be right back.
5 minutes later.
Okay, so I am back. Yeah, I had some issues here. I had to reset my router and stuff for my internet. Everything was messed up. Just out here. I went inside and asked Kelly, I said, is the internet down? She's like, no. It's just my router in here. I have my internet. I have a Cat 6 cable that runs down here, or out here, from my Starlink. And then I use that. I have Wi-Fi. I use that router for my Wi-Fi and for my computer is wired into that router also. But I use that way I have Wi-Fi and everything in here, because this is in this trailer is like a Faraday cage. All right, so let's continue this. $235,000, like I said. 13 out of 14. We only have one left. Let's see if I can't find me a job that's heading over to Marysville. Oh my gosh. There are only 2 runs out of Phillipsburg total. Wow. So, yeah, let me see. I might have to go into the freight market here and see if I can pick up something going to Marysville. Wow, all these, the closest one is Kansas City. There's nothing going into Marysville. All right, well, it looks like I will be doing a road trip. That's kind of scary because, I mean, here's one going into Colby, which is only 50 miles. But would I find one in Colby that's going to Marysville? Because that puts me going even further. I might just drive to Marysville and then hope that I can find one that's not Junction City or Topeka. I think everything else would be at least 100 miles. So, yeah. I got myself in a bind here as far as trying to get to Marysville. So, tune into my next episode to see what I did. Thanks for watching. Peace!